What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my second video of the night, and this will be a very special Cleveland Browns Bleacher Report article review. Now, of course, in these kind of videos, usually I look at the entire article, but in this one, I'm just looking at what they said about the Browns. Now, the article in question talks about every team's biggest needs as well as cap space coming out of free agency and the 2024 NFL draft. Now, before I get into talking about this article, I got some schedule news to talk about. Now, usually for the Browns, we don't find out our schedule until it actually comes out. The Browns usually don't have any leaks. But how about this, huh? We got ourselves a schedule leak. Look at that, huh? Week 1. Browns Cowboys. 4:25 p.m. at the Dog Pound. And guess what? Apparently, streets are saying that this will be Tom Brady's first game as a broadcaster. How about that, huh? Cowboys in town, Tom Brady in the booth. Sounds like a banger to me. Can't freaking wait, right? Now, of course, we'll see if any more leaks come out. I've heard some rumors that the Browns might be going overseas to London. I'm not sure if I like it too much when it comes to streaming because that means I have to wake up extra early. I mean, I already wake up early on game days. This is the way I am. But damn, man, streaming a Browns game at 9 a.m. Wow. Stream will be over by the time lunch begins, pretty much. That means if the Browns win, I get to spend the entire day gloating and stuff about how we won. And if we lose, well, damn. That's a whole day just sitting here wallowing in sorrow. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Browns Cowboys starting off the Browns season at home. Of course, there was a lot of talk about the Browns going to Brazil to face the Eagles, but of course, the Packers were chosen to face the Birds in Brazil, so it's kind of a good thing, you know? I know a lot of the Browns players wanted to go to Brazil, but hey, that would have been a Friday night. That would have been awkward, right? Especially for all those Browns fans that love high school football. They would have had a choice to make, right? Go watch high school football or watch the Browns play in Brazil. That would have been a tough choice, too. So, yeah, that should be fun. Of course, I get to deal with Cowboys fans. Duke Bothers, Simus, Mosh, whatever other Cowboys fans are out there. That'll be fun. Anyways, with that being said, let's talk about this article, shall we? So, this is what they had for the Browns. Key offseason additions, of course, Jerry Jeudy via trade, defensive tackle Quentin Jefferson, very underrated signing, linebacker Jordan Hicks, I love that signing when it happened, running back Deontay Foreman, linebacker Devin Bush, QB Jameis Winston, and then, of course, in the draft, they got Mike Hall Jr. I absolutely love that pick, and Zach Zinter. Yeah, he looked good at rookie minicamp, moving really well. Not bad for a guy coming off a major knee injury just a few months ago. Not bad. I think he'll be ready to go for the season. We'll see how they use him. Maybe they use him like they used Nick Harris to start off, right? As like a fullback type. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. He's a good backup behind Batonio / Teller. Especially because Batonio's had back issues lately. So, got a good insurance policy. But we'll see if we see him at all. Now, in terms of notable departures, they have, of course, quarterback Joe Flacco, linebacker Anthony Walker Jr., linebacker Sione Takitaki, and then you have tight end Harrison Bryant and center Nick Harris. Those two guys also played a role of a fullback at times. That's, of course, also why they brought in Giovanni Ricci. See how much they actually use him. Remaining team needs edge. Kind of interesting, because from what I heard from the bloggers and stuff, edge didn't really seem like a need. Linebacker, that is still low-key in need. I could see them adding a linebacker. And cornerback, especially deep cornerback, because you got your starters at corner. Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, and MJ Emerson. Behind them, you have Cam Mitchell, Justin Hardy, who's primarily a special teamer, and then Khalif Halassi. And of course, if you see Halassi and Hardy playing actual corner, as well as Tony Brown, then yeah, you must be having injury issues or something. So hopefully we sign another depth corner or something just to add some, insurance just in case Denzel goes down. Because of course that dude just cannot stay on the damn field. For real. I need him to stay healthy for a full season. God, it's crazy. In terms of cap space, 13 million. It's actually crazy. And what's crazy enough is, again, the Browns haven't even dipped into Deshaun Watson's contract again. They haven't restructured. They didn't even touch his contract yet. So if they really needed the money, they could restructure Deshaun's contract and boom, more money. But at this point, do they really need to restructure his contract unless they're going to extend somebody? But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure guys just want to get on a team and get on the field. So I'm sure guys will be signing for way less than they originally planned on it. So yeah, we'll see what they do with that 13 million. Of course, you got to sign your rookies, which, as far as I know, they've signed all but one. So that's cool. And then in terms of realistic targets, you have linebacker Quan Alexander. Okay. Cornerback Ahkello Witherspoon. And the guy that I actually wanted a couple years ago when he wanted out of Jacksonville, Yannick Ngakoue. Are we finally going to get Yannick Ngakoue? I mean, that seems to be what we've been doing, right? Going after guys and getting guys that we've wanted for a couple years. I mean, look, we got freaking Jadeveon Clowney a couple years ago. We really wanted him, right? What was it? McKinley before him? Remember that whole thing with the waiver wire? Oh my God. We tried how many times on the waiver wire to get Takk McKinley before we finally got him? Is that going to happen with Yannick Ngakoue this year? Would be nice. He would add some very good depth to our pass rush room. Now you look at our linebacker, D-line, and cornerback rooms. I think the one that needs a signing the most to him. But yeah, if you see him on the field, that means Denzel Ward's most likely hurt. And other than him, you got Tony Brown, Dyshawn Gales, and Miles Harden, who's a rookie. So really, you got a couple special teamers and a couple rookies. Yeah, I think we are probably going to sign another cornerback before the offseason ends. I could just see it now. As far as linebacker, of course, they got JOK, they got Jordan Hicks, and Devin Bush as your main three. Behind them, you got Tony Fields, Mo Diabate, Bookie Watson, who's a rookie. Then you got another rookie, Winston Thomas III. So again, not really deep. And then D-line, I don't really think they need to sign another pass rusher. But if they sign Ngakoue, that means you're going to have a edge room of Za'Darius and Miles, Alex Wright, Obo Okoronkwo, and then you're going to have Yannick Ngakoue, and then probably Isaiah McGuire. So there's your 6 legit pass rushers. And then you'd have like Sam Kamara, Lonnie Phelps, Isaiah Thomas, most likely on the practice squad. Overall, that would be a nasty ass freaking edge rusher room right there. Right? I mean, imagine just facing a wave of guys like Miles, Za'Darius, Yannick, Alex Wright, Bobo Okoronkwo. My God. Have fun blocking those guys for a full game. We could just switch them out constantly and keep them fresh while the onslaught just keeps coming and coming and coming. Whoa. Sus. Not to mention the guys on the interior, too. You have Dalvin, Shelby Harris, Quentin Jefferson, Mike Hall, Mo Hurst, possibly Siaki Ika. And don't sleep on Jawan Briggs. They really liked him. They liked him enough that they drafted him. I saw that he was, I guess, mocked as like a priority free agent. They went out and they drafted him with their last pick to make sure they got him. So they see something in him. And we'll see what happens, right? I'm sure Jules Caesar will have a lot of fun with that group. So that's really all I got, guys. Let me know what you think of this article. Are there any guys that you think the Browns could legit sign before camp season really gets underway? I'm sure they'll sign some guys for depth and stuff, but we'll see what they do. I mean, after all, they did sign another center a while back, Brian Allen. Overall, solid signing. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll be live tomorrow for Knicks and Pacers. That's been a fun series so far. Of course, the Pacers are coming off putting belt to ass on the Knicks. We'll see how the Knicks respond back in the Garden. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And of course, NFL schedule comes out on Wednesday. I'll be live for that after the Cavs Celtics game. You already know, because I know you guys might have been wondering. Yeah. So see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. We're coming for that ass, Cowboys. Yeah. See you guys later. Bye bye. Yeah.